Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market recap. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, just after 4 p.m. Let's get right into it with micro oil. Oil opened, let's get over to the opening, inside yesterday's range. Granted, we did close well below the close from yesterday after that run up that it had before it closed its market. But we opened in the range from yesterday, and that selling from the overnight just continued through. And you can see it just plowed on through that area there, holding at finally at our HVA level that we give our students the night before. Several things that students may have learned during the time and what to look for, what to avoid. Granted, if you haven't seen Pat's videos of those winners, losers, break-evens, those are all the student submissions of their live trades and simulated trades with our areas that we give them every night before based off of our methodologies. So go ahead and check that out before we continue. Speaking of these areas, you can see, sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied today. You can see clearly that we have monster winners at either edge of those levels that the students had. But ultimately, yes, we did finish net down in oil for the day. As far as gold goes, gold opened gap down from its range and definitely from its close from yesterday. Remember, yesterday we opened gap up, finished high for that net positive of the day, but today we finished net down. Again, these levels, you can see how well they hold for yourself. Now our equities, not a whole lot going on today. Granted, we did open as well, gap up in the market, but if I can scroll back here, too far. You can see that right when we opened, we had a ton of buying step in, kind of met a ceiling immediately off the bat, and we pretty much just stayed around that area. We didn't get too much higher or too much lower than this area here. Yeah, I know, right? Lately we've been seeing these things just cruise along in one direction, but this is almost the entire range. Yeah, we did go a little higher and a little lower in the ES here, but ultimately that's where we stayed for the most part. So we did finish net positive for the day. Nasdaq, micro Nas, similar story. If I scroll back here, you can see that we also opened gap up from yesterday. It's closed there. Initially we had quite a bit of volatility. We had a lot of selling and then tons of buying, and then they challenged that low again. And one more time, this is pretty much the low of the day. A few points lower, but the high was not very far away. If I just scroll up here, if I can, whoops. This was the high of the day, so this is pretty much our range for the day. So a little bit larger range. Granted, a Nasdaq usually is a larger range than the ES. It's just, they're different markets. They have different volumes, different traders in them. But we also finished net positive for the day. But in regards to today's range, it's not as large as it has been in the past week or so. So for the volatility that we saw in the afternoon, we still didn't get much movement. Granted, we did open gap up, and it was a grind somewhat this morning. So again, finished net positive in our equities, down in gold and oil for the day. If you're interested in finding out more information about these HVA levels that we give our students prior to their day's trading each night, or the methodology around it, or just how to learn to trade, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can go to Facebook and find our page there, or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with a representative, and you'll quickly find out for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world, and why we have so many live, profitable students in our rooms each day. We look forward to seeing you there.